everybody, Jennifer here from My Purpley Life, and today is my review Monday. And really quickly before I start my review, I want to announce the winner of my giveaway for the Rapesco Super Clip. And the winner of these items is, let's see here, I'm using random.org. And out of 6 entries, the winner is Darla Lueb. So congrats, Darla. Please PM me your address and I will send these items to you right away so you can enjoy them. So thank you for everyone who entered. There was only 6 possible entries because a lot of you did leave your comments in the video but are not subscribed to me. So part of the rules was to be a subscriber and you had to like my videos. So next time, be sure that you are subscribed to this channel so that you can be entered in my giveaways. Okay, so the product I am going to kind of really talk quickly about is the Hole Punch by Rapesco. This is another item that they have. This is the Diary Punch. It's called the 66P adjustable punch, and this is great if you own a Philofaxy, a planner, or any type of organizer. Then I would suggest getting a diary hole punch, so that way it's much quicker than using a single hole punch. And you can make dividers, you can punch your paper, or let's see, you can even make fly leaves. If you're going to make fly leaves, then you can punch that as well. So lots of different possibilities for using that. There are a couple of reviews out there regarding this punch, so I don't want to talk about it too much, but it does run for $18.99 on Amazon.com, so I will be leaving a link down below so that you guys can go check that out. It is, I believe, only available through online, so if you are trying to look for a punch at a store, you may not be able to find this specific one. So the Rapesco comes in this little packaging right here. Let's go ahead and open this up so you can see how it comes. So it's nice and compact, just like that. It is, let's see, okay. It will punch about 8 pieces of regular paper. If you're punching, of course, dividers, which are cardstock or something a little bit thicker, then you may not be able to punch too many at once. It comes with this little plastic sleeve that is holding it together, so I would recommend keeping this so that way you know, it's nice and compact when you're storing it, and just pops open like that. So that's how it looks like. It's all made out of this metal material. Here you can see the punch there. And then it is already set to punch personal size pages. It will fit punch a mini, pocket, and personal size. If you want to punch an A5, I will show you guys how to do that in just a second. But that's pretty much how it's going to look like. If you wanted to punch your mini and pocket size, all you would do is just squeeze these two together, like so. And now it's set to punch your pages. The thing about this punch is that there's no stopper guides here at the side. So let's say I would take my paper. I'm just going to grab a piece of paper right here behind me. And let's say I wanted to punch this paper to fit into my personal size organizer. There's no stopper guides. So if I were to just, it kind of just slides around, you know what I mean? So there's no actual guide to stop it from punching. So what I do when I am punching paper is I have to take, you can take your divider, you can take something that will give you a guide to where the holes will be. On the bottom here is, you know, the plastic catcher to catch all those punches. So I would just take this out like so, and here I can see where the punches are. So now what I do is I just, okay, I'm going to flip this around so you can see it. Before I put in my paper, I'm going to lay, let's say, a divider on top of where I want the holes to be punched. Let's say right there, like so. And then I will have to try and find the holes within the divider. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but that's pretty much how it is. So I can see where the holes are, like so. Do you guys see what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to find where the holes are, like so. And then what I would do is I would hold that paper in place. It's pretty snug in there, and I would just remove this divider and then punch. So it's kind of a, it's still kind of a hassle to do that because there is no guide. There is this little raised marker right here, but that doesn't really do anything. It's supposed to mark the middle of the page, but that really still doesn't help you determine where's the middle of the page at. You kind of still have to eyeball it as to where the middle of the page is. Now when I'm punching A5, what you would do is you would just use half of the punch. So I would get my divider. Let's just pretend this is an A5 divider, okay? And then what I would do is I'm going to punch just these 3 holes first. Again, I'm going to flip this around so that I could see it. And then I'm just going to align it to the holes, like so. And then I would just punch that, and then when I'm punching the bottom half of the paper, I would punch it here at the top and just again find the holes and then punch it that way. So that's how I would have to punch an A5, but you can definitely do that with the Rapesco. There isn't just a clear-cut way of just sticking the paper in and then punching. I would have to remove again this cover here like so, and then look at the holes through the, flip it and look at the holes through the bottom and just align it with some sort of a divider or something like that. So that's how I would use this punch, but it is still very handy. I use it all the time, and it's very small and compact. You can just put that anywhere. In my desk usually is where it stays. And the holes I want to mention, okay, Philofax paper, let me just take one of these out. The holes of this paper is 5 millimeters. The punch itself creates a 6 millimeter hole, so it's a difference of 1 millimeter. So you will notice that when you punch a paper with the Rapesco, the holes will be a little bit bigger than your standard Philofax paper. Some people have mentioned that they are annoyed that it does feel like it's a little bit too loose when they're turning their pages in their organizer. I haven't had an issue with that. It's only a difference of 1 millimeter, but hey, if that really bothers you, then that might be a deal breaker for you. But if you think that might not bother you, then this may work for you. There are other punches out there. I believe they're called, and I'm gonna butcher the name. It's Rakuten, and I think it's a Japanese brand, and the KW Trio. I'll list a blog post from Philofaxy. They did cover a blog post regarding some other diary punches that may be out there that you may want to research before you purchase this Rapesco hole punch. What else did I want to say? Natasha Hensel, she did a review as well as how you can use this punch to punch A5 size pages by simply placing a marker, but you would have to measure it from the middle and then out. I think she said it was about 32 millimeters from the middle, and then what she did was she put a marker. She just put like a sticker or her label, a label here, and then every time she would put in the paper, that's where she would stop, where she would put the marker. But anyways, that's a really great helpful video, so I'll list a link to her video as well down below. Again, definitely a must-have tool for your Philofax organizer. I hope that this video has helped you, given you some information about diary punches, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.